Arts editor of the Irish Times, and earlier in the week he started a movement on Twitter encouraging readers to post things that they thought were great about Ireland. He joins us now on Skype. Thanks very much indeed for being with us on BBC News.
No problem.
So what have the Irish people been telling you on Twitter as far as what's great about the nation, bearing in mind the fact that it's probably now going to have to accept a huge bailout?
Well, it was quite interesting. I think one of the reasons why I did it partly was because people were so down on Ireland, both at home and internationally. And we've never been great for self-praise, really. There's always been a very strong sense of fatalism in the Irish. But there's also been a streak of black humour and gallows humour that's run through everything that's happened recently. So I asked the question, at a time when everybody else is beating up on us and we're beating up on ourselves, what are the things, the one thing that you think is great about Ireland? And the response was huge. I mean, far bigger than we'd anticipated in the Irish Times, which the idea was always that we'd run an article based on it. And the things that came through were those things that I suppose have often always been great about Ireland. Community, GAA, the football and hurling, which is huge here. Language, which is something which is so important. But it was one of those things that it was sentimental at times, and some of it was serious, but it wasn't U2 and Seamus Heaney and these things were coming up. A lot of it was about the humour that was coming through. It was about the fact that people are really proud of our wakes and funerals and how they always turn into parties. They're proud of the way that our language is completely unique in the way in which we use the language. And they're proud of a lot of that. And some of it was just plain ridiculous. They said they might take away our sovereignty, but they'll never take away our red lemonade, which is one of these oddities about Irish cuisine, which is hardly famous around the world, which is essentially just white lemonade dyed red, but which we see as distinctively Irish. And as much as anything, it really brought through the gallows humour, which is rife at the moment.
All right, we'll leave it there. Shane, it's good to talk to you. Thanks for joining us. Shane Hegarty there, editor of the Irish Times. Thank you.
It's 13 minutes to 9, our main headlines.